So welcome guys to Rest of Designs and to another episode in Project Freebie. Today, I'm going to be dealing with trying to polish a turd, as they say. And to help me polish this turd, I've had the assistance of Finesse. Okay, so the first thing I've noticed about the machine is the weight of the machine. It's got a real good weight to it. They say it's about 2.3 kilos or 2.5 kilos. Definitely feels like that. So yeah, it's got a nice weight, it's not too light. Also, with a workshop, I guess it's quite important to have somewhere clean to put the pads on, because if I put the pads on that bench, they're going to get all greasy and dirty. So I suppose the first thing to find is actually somewhere clean to put the pads. Also, I've noticed it comes with a really long lead. I think it's like 5 meters long, which is really quite handy as well. So I've done the basics already. So I've given it a good clean twice. I've used some iron out on the bodywork to try and get as much of the iron particles out of the paintwork. Apparently, that's the thing to do. And I've also used a clay bar. And let me just show you guys the clay bar. I mean, I'm no expert, but surely the clay bar's not meant to come out that bad. Because I'm sure this hasn't seen any kind of clay bar or polisher in anything in 31 years. All right, guys, let's turn the light on. Let's show you guys what it does actually look like. Hopefully you guys can see all those little marks there. I mean, I have no idea if this is gonna actually, what it's gonna do to the bodywork. As you can see, it's all kind of scuffed and there's loads of marks on it. See, all the arches and stuff, all the trims are actually in a bad way. As is the bumper, as is this little trim bit here. I've actually sourced a rear bumper. I've got a plinth that's actually in good condition as well. I've got the door moldings as well. I've also sourced a brand new set of Hella side repeaters, the indicators for the front bumper, because for some reason this seems to be running an amber one and a clear one. I've still yet to source a front bumper. So, yeah, I'm not really gonna expect this to be a night and day difference. It might be a bit of a difference, but generally for it to look like an okay car from around 10 meters, whereas at the moment it's a 20-meter car. It looks good from 20 meters. Anything closer than that, it looks like a dog. So let's just see if we can improve the meterage by half and get this looking semi-decent, I suppose. And now the speed. I mean, I don't know what to start off with. Okay. So, yep, it spins up slowly. Doesn't go straight to from 0 to 100. It does actually work its way up. All right, so let me just stick the first pad on then, I guess. Right, so I've got the pad in the middle, and then this is the pad primer, apparently. So again, from what I've seen on YouTube, put 5 pea-sized blobs of the product on it, and then actually dab it onto the area that you're going to be doing to spread the product, apparently. I haven't got a clue, but that's what it says. So just this is the area I'm going to be doing. As you can see, I'm an expert. I'm not. Okay, let's see how this works out. So what do I think? On my first pass on this side, it looks like it's taken off a lot of the swirls actually. I've noticed the pad's quite blue as well. There's obviously a lot of dead paint, oxidization on here. This rear quarter actually came out a little bit better actually. Do I see as many swirl marks? And marks in it? No, not really. It actually looks quite deep. It looks quite nice here. So that's literally with number 1. Okay guys, so I've done all 3 stages on this rear quarter panel, the boot lid, and along the bottom there of the rear panel, and down this side of this rear quarter panel as well. And I can say, yes, you can still see a few marks, but if you just look here and then you look at the door, look how white or kind of how glazed the door is compared to how deep that quarter panel is. It's like a different color almost. It's definitely made it look a lot deeper, definitely a lot less scratches. Also, I've fitted on the bumper and the plinth, and also going to stick the VW badge because it had fallen off and it was upside down as well. So it's going to look a bit tidier. And I've also done the rear lights as well. So yeah, it's that's an improvement, better than I was expecting, really. So what can I say? I've become a detailing god. I don't know if I have, but yeah, you can see I've done the standard, put the line down the middle of the bonnet, and I've gone through stage 1, 2, and 3 on here, and I've then put some wax on top. And I've done it in kind of the crisscross pattern that they said to use, which is you kind of work your way across this way, and then up and down vertically, and then kind of doing small sections, and that's what I've done. And this is how it's come out. I might as well take the tape off now. So I've actually gone over some of the tape, so it might be, wow, look at that difference. Right, so I've turned the car around so I can do the front. So this is the bumper. It's in a terrible state, really. It's all bent and the brackets are broken on it on both sides. It's in a really bad way, and also it's got like a clear indicator and an amber one, like I've said. So here's the replacement. I got this from my good friend Joel Piers. He's in the Lisbon area. He breaks loads of Mark IIs. And yep, so I got this for a fairly good price. And also I've got some amber, 3 there, plus the one that's on there. I'm gonna pick the best 2 to put onto that bumper and then mount this bumper on. And then that's it, and then we're on the home straight. Then literally all we've got to do is then the passenger side of the car, clean up these trims. Hopefully, maybe this bit's a bit dull here. Might be able to tidy that up, let's see. And just kind of just treat the plastics and replace these door trims as well. I'm gonna remove these now actually, so that we can, it just makes my life a bit easier to, oh, this one seems like it's stuck on. It probably is actually. Yeah, look, if, from what I can see, it looks like it's been bonded on. Oh yeah, it has. Oh wow, I wish I'd never touched this one now. Wow, how much silicone did they put on this? Ah, these guys. All right. Okay, so that's not ideal. They've literally put so much kind of silicone or whatever this was, glue on here. But the trim will cover it at least. All right, first things first, I guess. Let's get back to the front bumper. All right, so I took it off the indicator cover. It's actually broken. And also, as you can see, it's not original. It's like a different color to the rest. So yeah, I'll just use those ones instead. Gonna unplug them first. So as you guys can see, the supports on the sides were broken. on this bumper, as well as actually it's not an original bumper as well. It's been replaced at some point with a pattern one, whereas the one that's going on is an original one and in quite good condition because it still has the supports on the side. Let me see. Okay. Oh wow, look, the support's actually broken on this. What about the other side? Oh yeah, same. Will it come off? Oh, there you go. So I've done this door, so now I'm just going to fit this trim on, and hopefully it should make a nice difference to the cars. Looking already so different already. And that's it. Job done. It's looking so different already. Definitely improving the look of this car, especially with the front bumper done now. And the rear bumper. It's a vast improvement to how it was. I've almost finished, just got this last door to do, and then I can call it a day. The car is definitely a lot tidier now. Quite happy with how it's turned out. It's definitely a lot tidier. Now it's ready for the next stage, basically. All right, guys, so I don't know if I've achieved what I've wanted to achieve, turn a 20-meter car into a 10-meter car. So it doesn't look too bad from here. From about 10 meters away, it actually looks like a tidy Mark II. If you see this driving down the road, you think, oh, that's quite tidy. So definitely the bumpers have definitely made a difference, so has the trims. And I can't recommend highly enough this Auto Finesse dual action polisher. It works a treat. I mean, I'm no expert. I've got no patience for this. It did take me a long time to do, but the difference, as you can see on the bonnet and on the thumbnail, it's absolutely amazing and very easy to achieve that kind of level of finish. It's a lot better. Obviously, you can't get rid of deep scratches and dents. I can definitely see myself using that on other projects and on later stages once the car is done. And I won't be scared of having a dark color car anymore where you see all the swirl marks. I'll just use like pad number 3 and it will just take off all the swirls. I would highly recommend getting the Auto Finesse kit. It's an amazing kit, comes with everything you need, and it's good value for money as well. All right, guys, so in the next few videos, there's gonna be a 3-part video again on the engine now. So the next stage for this is gonna be the engine, building the block, building and modifying the cylinder head, then putting it all together. That's definitely worth a watch. So please, guys, subscribe so you don't miss any more videos or content. Like, comment, helps me out. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, click that notification bell, and be safe, guys.